The following video contains partial nudity, sexual themes and overtones, vulgar and adult language, disturbing imagery, and just about anything you can deem as inappropriate. It is highly unsuitable for anyone under the age of 18, and viewer discretion is advised for all ages. You have been warned.
Hey there guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom time! Welcome back to more Monster Girl quests. In the last episode, we fixed things up in Plantsec Village, and brought an end to Tsukuyomi's reign of terror. However, it didn't come without a cost. We lost the previous Queen Alron. And Aura Priestess has succeeded her to the throne. In this episode, all we have left to do in the Grand Noah region is get Undine back, Salamander, because she's probably at Undine Spring. Because the spirits were brought back to their opposite elemental attributed places. That made sense. Well, more importantly, in this episode, before we get back to everything else, we're going to go back through and see what all has changed, as usual. Now, since there are 3 locations that we have to visit this time, I'll try to be brisk, but I can't promise I won't stop to laugh at something really stupid. Most of the enemies who invaded headed straight for the castle, so there wasn't too much damage to the town itself. But to think, even though it was for a short time, the queen was still kidnapped. How crazy. Yeah, I know. The queen? Kidnapped? Usually it's the princess who gets kidnapped. Oh, by the way, Sarah's still somewhere, right? Yeah, whatever. Lady attacked during the confusion? You sure it was intentional or accident? I want to do it again. He must be one of those guys who tries to get into the Colosseum, I bet. I was captured in the Colosseum as a prisoner. Thank you for saving me. I'm sure you'll save the world, too. Oh, come on! At least one of these women who was captured in the Colosseum has got to offer their body to me. I won't leave until one of them does. A monster raped my boyfriend, and he was so happy after that robot snake monster raped him. The next time they show up, I'll fight too. This grudge, this anger, this fury, they will feel all of it! Okay. If she was going to offer her body to me, I'm pretty sure I wasn't going to take it. I'm an even bigger fan of yours now. You marched through the Colosseum so bravely and rescued the queen. I so wanted to see your face as you got pleasured. I couldn't help but feel a little disappointed. I mean, to each their own. I've only ever played it I've only been ever played with it at the Colosseum, but losing outside of it was a real shock. This just proves I'm good for nothing when it comes to actual combat. I disgraced myself. Outside the Colosseum, I mean. Everyone saw my shame. Outside the Colosseum, I mean. This town's going to hell in a handbasket. Although the physical damage to the town was minimal, many men were raped. I can't help feel a little jealous. All you had to do was go find a monster. Heck, you can probably still do it right now. I'm pretty sure this harpy will rape you. Just when the world happened. I was swinging my fishing rod around like crazy as chaos erupted all over the place. But thanks to that, my favorite rod broke. Maybe you don't want to get done by this Harvey because she breaks rods. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. Puru, that was scary. My friend Kenta got hurt too. Am I alright? I just pretended to be a puddle so I wasn't attacked. Man, at times I think what would be like to be a slime, but then I remember there's a whole anime about that. I need to get back to watching that. I never thought I'd see monsters lording around the downtown area, but I guess my soul was fine since they all head toward the castle. But for some reason that sort of made me feel lonely. The guys attacked almost seemed happy about it. Don't worry. There are lots of monsters who can stomach old men like you. He doesn't look that old, just a little rounded. Originally, I was a fighter in the Colosseum. When they attacked, I started shooting arrows at the invaders. So now my sword is totally out of arrows. Once I was a little too enthusiastic with them. Teehee. Okay, I wonder, has this girl gotten any less weird? My milk is out of stock for a while. Ever since I took the... I'm not going to read it. Okay, well, yeah, she's a supplier of the milk. Was there even a bow user among the invaders? I remember that crazy elf shooting arrows and laughing like she had gone nuts, but wait a second. Okay, yeah. But still, I wasn't reading that part. Not after Skyrim ruined that line forever. The sign is a lie. It's really a torrential girl showing the shop. My showing skills are horrible, so I'm such a prophet. I just started accidentally speaking like that and it just kept going. That reminds me, there was a call sent out to all spider monsters to assemble. I didn't feel like going, so I ignored it. A call for all spider monsters to assemble? Could this be the Spider Princess is doing? The Spider Princess? She's the queen over all spiders at the moment. She's calling all of her subordinates together. It can't be good. Okay, well, with that ominous foreshadowing out of the way, to the florist shop. I'm so surprised when all my flowers bloomed. They're so beautiful. Flower, flower, flower. Okay. Nothing interesting there, but heck, I do this only for the flavor text anyway, so yeah. My brain just sort of quit there. The goddess is punishing us! Punishing! Since this town is filled with monsters, we were punished! But didn't they also attack the monsters? And it must still be Heaven's vengeance! Heaven's vengeance! He's ignoring the reality and clinging to his old beliefs. I guess I was like you earlier, wasn't I? Nowhere near as severe as that. You were just mostly in denial. But I prefer to be in the Euphrates. God, that was a bad joke. And now we're back in France. The fighters in the Colosseum were instrumental in the defense. Without their help, the castle would have fallen. Of course, you played the biggest role. Alright, this is thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I think the enemy could have invaded the castle itself. Since I'm an old man, they passed me by without raping me. I'm so jealous. No, that was... Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure you are. The fact that Ilia's orders its surprise attack is already all over the town. We must control the unrest and restore order. We've also heard that the taboo of crossing with busters has all gone out the window, too. There are stories of wanton promiscuity in the alleys. I sort of want to join in. I'm joking. Maybe. To be honest, I was against hiring the Colosseum fighters as royal guards. I thought there was ever an emergency that instantly switched sides. But in fact, they were the ones who fought the most bravely. I'm ashamed of myself and my discrimination. Glad to see coexistence is finally making people realize that they're racist bigots. You were amazing in the Colosseum. I was watching, and I was the one out there. Or if I was the one out there, I would go to surrender before even trying to attack. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you love surrendering, don't you? Some of my men were just raped, but others were actually eaten. Even if my opponent Ilias herself, I'll never forgive her. I'm pretty sure if Ilias herself was your opponent, she wouldn't even notice you. I'm in your debt, hero. I must steadily increase my own strength for next time. If enemies are to attack again, I will protect Her Majesty. Sure, you do that. God, she really is cute. I bet even with her head... even with her head off, she's still very cute, is what I mean to say. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, if it isn't the hero Luca. Just the side view is enough to inspire me with hope. As you may have noticed, we have created big countermeasures for another possible invasion. If another assault comes, we will be ready and waiting. In addition, we received a letter from the Salamander King. Our wills have become one in this time of crisis. At the center of that is you, hero Luca. I'm not that great of a person. Luca, don't be so modest. No. The whole hope of the world rests on your shoulders. So please, don't be too reckless. Alright, and in the guard room we have... Luckily, nobody was killed from my unit. Oh, sure, a lot of us were raped, but our reputation suffered some. Rather, it feels like the guys who weren't raped took some mental damage. They feel like they were passed over because they weren't manly enough or something. The monsters ran right by me! I had no appeal! They could all tell myself as my spear was horrible. Better put some arms masters into that spear, buddy. Alright, well, now that I've made a joke that only like 2 people who are watching this are gonna get, we're gonna go ahead and leave. Alright, and now that we've gone ahead and leaved, we're gonna go ahead and go to Yamatai Village. God, I love Luca's World Tour, don't you guys? I like those Akaname youngsters. Oops, not good. Gotta stop talking about them or a bloodbath will occur. I'm just an innocent old man. I don't want my wife to go through with the blood carnival. All the people that were victims of Miko Waving have recovered. Though they have so much squeezed out of them, they won't be able to stand for a while. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they totally didn't want to get raped by her either. They totally didn't fantasize about her every night. Ever since that attack, all the men talk about those monsters. That monster was beautiful, or no, that one was more. It really makes me angry. Yeah, it makes you wonder why normal humans in this world continue to exist, considering all the men seem to have a thing for monsters. Moving on. When the village was attacked, the elf defenders all rushed over. Without their aid, I think there would have been a lot more victims. Oh yeah, there were totally elves who defended the village before, weren't there? Yeah, except we sort of did a number on them the first time we came because, in all honesty, when we were just coming to visit the village, they probably just were bored and wanted someone to play with. Yeah, we'll go with that. This all happened right as we were going to build Anilia's shrine. Now we really have to hurry up and build it. After what just happened, why would you build it? I don't think anyone would pray at it. If you don't build a shrine, the gods will curse you. That's the Yamatai village way. The gods have already cursed you, buddy. They already have. Ah, Kluka! Thank you for before. Yeah. The two are happily eating roasted fish. Looks like they're good friends. Fish. Good temperature. Good seasoning. Do you want to try some? Of course! The three of them sit around a fire eating roasted fish. It's a heartwarming sight. But I can't forget about the threat to the world. Due to the mess, I won't be able to go back for a while. There are a lot of broken buildings, so I'm going to help clear debris and bring lumber. Is everyone in Iliasburg alright? The damage was minimal there. It's alright. And your three friends are all fine. Yay! Alright! I hope the world gets peaceful soon. Yeah. Alright, next up, Shiro Heavy Shrine. We are truly in your debt now. Thanks to you, the damage we sustained was very minor. My older sister is a greedy, aggressive, and perverse person. She's not evil by nature. She isn't willing to listen to me at the moment. But I believe if we keep preaching to her, she will eventually go back to how she was in the long past. Yeah, I can imagine, basically, the shield Shiro Heavy in the cage next to the sealed Yamata no Orochi, and they're just having a glare off with each other. A hissing contest, mind you. And Yamata's winning because she has 8 heads. I was so scared, but I still fought with everything I had in my own way. How did you fight? I threw stones from a distance, and threw tacks all over the road. Yeah, sounds like you did your best. Good, Fox. I'll give you a present. Here, fried tofu. Yay! Spicy! Oh! Finally! As soon as we think Alice is gonna be nice and hashtag give her the fried tofu. No, of course not. She plays a prank. Screw you, Alice. The most powerfully spicy fried tofu in the world. I was saving it for your master, but this is good too. How childish. Yeah, hashtag don't give her that fried tofu. Great, now I can't wait to see that plastered all over the comment section. Some beds are laid out with weak-looking men laying on them. I was milked all the way dry by a monster. She kept sucking and sucking until I couldn't even stand. I was attacked by the Akaname girls. They licked my entire body. Shit, I can't remember what voices I gave these guys. Oh well. I was attacked by Kejoro. She forced me to come over and over and over with her hair. Huh. Plebeians. I was attacked by Mikolamia. Get on my level. Deplorable. I didn't even get to see any of them. I'm sorry? And on that note, we're going to leave for Plansec Village. Alright, don't worry guys, we're almost through with this. It's almost over. This is the village of coexistence, Plansect. With our priestess as the new queen, our beliefs are all in sync. Okay, glad to hear that. Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention, the Dryad was originally just a silhouette before, but when we talked to her in Plansect Village after the events in Part 2. But yeah, now she actually has detailed character art. Oh, she traded her own life for our own. I'll kill all of those assholes! I'll never forgive those heaven pieces of shit! Excuse me. Ever since then, my bad side has come out a couple of times. Okay, well, I mean, some things never change. We've reaffirmed the oath we took before. Never again will we contest this shared village. I feel like our mutual struggles were strengthening the bond between plant and insect. Almost all my sap was sucked up. Those plant people are all in feeling losers. Wait a second. Oh, she must have forgot she was one. Yeah, we'll go with that. Those 3 Kanan sisters are still sealed. Queen Alron's death came as a huge shock to them. Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure they'll be unsealed eventually, if they agree to be nice, right? Since Aura Priestess is sort of the head honcho here now, we'll save her for last. Rise, I thought our long war was over, a new global one starts. It's only a matter of time until an army assaults this village. Before that happens, we're going to use the precious time to fix our defenses and assemble our own soldiers. But the trouble comes when we're unable to even damage the angels. Yeah, don't worry. We'll find a way around it eventually. Hey, it's my first insect waifu! Even us insects were saved by Queen Alron's sacrifice. We have no complaints about joining together with the plant family now. Yeah, you better not, or else I'd have to get a little more pouty. I flew all over the forest with Aram to help our friends. I think our friendship is growing stronger by the day. You see, the magic of coexistence brings everyone together. Isn't it a wonderful thing? Have a delicious orange. Oh, yay. Sweet. Delicious. Don't eat so fast. I wonder, do we get another orange every time we go back? Man, I'm pretty sure if I keep going back to her, she'll give us all the oranges in the forest, and Alice will eat them all. To think I'd be the one about to be sucked dry. But it did feel very good. I think I could get addicted to it. Okay, that's a little creepy. Our battle potential, lower. Without Queen, great danger. Well, I mean, when your Queen starts believing that, okay, maybe we should live with the plants after all, then things will get better. The rank of Queen. It's not something I will be used to for quite a long time, but I will not fold under the pressure of this position. I must mobilize everyone for a time of upcoming hardship. As Queen, I will do everything I can. I forgot, I gave her a voice as akin to Tiki from Fire Emblem. Oh god. That, I didn't even realize it until now, but no wonder I made her sound like that last time. I made her sound like Tiki because she has green hair! I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay, I've kept you guys waiting for far too long. It's time for Undine Spring. Alright, we can recontract with Salamander. Hooray. Have we finished everything we need to do here? We have. Let's get GTFO. On top of Godla's back, we set course for Undine Spring. It's as serene here as usual. Undine Spring is just as quiet and serene as last time. I can't sense the presence of any angels yet either. Salamander is going to be at the deepest part, isn't she? That's right. Let's go. With that, we dive into the lake, aiming for the underground cave at the bottom. Ha! Breaking the surface of the water, I see. Why did this happen? My house, my money. Mama, I'm hungry. Why are humans here? It's not just one or two either. There are dozens of people all standing around here. Why are you all here? A monster helped me when my village was attacked. They've been sheltering us here. I'm thankful that she saved my life. But is it okay to stay here like this? They seem like people from a neighboring village to here. But who brought them to here? I don't know. This is a sacred place for slimes, isn't it? As I take a look around the cave. Yay! 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 Slime girl is playing with a human girl in the water. Just what's going on here? Master Yorubity, some strange human and monster have come. From the depths, a pink slime monster shows up and shouts. And following her, surprisingly, Yorubity appears. What are you doing here, Yorubity? Are you possibly protecting the humans? It was indeed my order, but do not misunderstand. If the humans fall, we are doomed. After all, we are highly dependent on them. In that respect, it is as you say. Yes, I'm glad you understand. Although she's trying to deny it, I'm sure she understands now. The Yorubity of the Ford never would have protected them, no matter the reason. I'm so happy. You're understanding it. You have a creepy laugh. I see. I understand what's going on. Eurubity, report on the status of the Monster Lord's castle. Who is this insolent child? I am Alphys the 16th! Just look at me and you understand that, you moron! Forgive me. Tomo is analyzing discs found in a nearby research lab. I love that! I just love that exchange. Eurubity doesn't even know. Okay, I just sort of brushed over that for the most part, but now I'm sort of taking time to talk about that. Because I forgot about that little exchange. Alma Elam is complaining, but she's reorganizing the castle's defensive forces. Granberria took a lot of damage and is resting. Even her stupidly robust body needs a few days to recover. Did that Arc NCL doll really beat her that badly? Most of the damage came from that quadruple Giga attack of yours. I dropped my eyes in silence. Well, I mean, Granberria was the one who wanted to feel it, so... I mean, Luca just gave her what she wanted. Eurubity, have you seen Salamander? I was thinking she should be deep inside the cave, but... Salamander? She's right there. Ah! Eurubity points to the corner of the cave where Salamander is laying, a blanket covering her. Freezing. Salamander? I thought she was just another refugee under that blanket. I think Salamander was so close this whole time we were talking. She was shivering deep in the cave, so I brought her here. Thank you, Eurubity. You saved us a lot of time. We found her fast this time, so get it over with fast. Well, you know Luca. He does it quicker than, well... I don't know, insert premature ejaculator joke here. What's with this unpleasant atmosphere? Of course it's never that easy! The air seems hazy? What is this? The air around us suddenly turns into something unpleasant. Both Faust and Eurubity seem to have noticed right away. What is this? An enemy's doing? No, it's not an evil presence. It's a poisonous miasma! Master, Eurubity... The slime girl, once playing with the human child, staggers over to us. What's wrong? Stay strong! It hurts. Help me. With that plea, the slime girl collapses to the ground into a puddle and stops moving. She was weakened to an extreme level. What is happening? She was playing in the water, wasn't she? Oh no. Could the spring's water be... Yes, there's no doubt! Eurubity, the spring here has been contaminated somehow! What is this? Can't breathe. Even the humans are all being affected by the air. The contamination in the water is letting off poisonous miasma into the air. This isn't good! The damage will spread fast at this rate. We must evacuate everyone! No. Our last sanctuary. Who would dare poison it? That would be me. I threw some magic mercury into the spring a little while ago. With a laugh, the slime that I saw earlier comes back into the cave entrance. Bess, you didn't! Why would you do this to the sacred land of the slimes? If I poison the spring, then I'll be the slime queen. That's what Black Alice promised me. Bess, you! Save it for later, Eurubity. We must put our priority on saving the poisoned humans and slimes. You must split right away and carry everyone above ground and remove the poison. You're the only one who can do it fast enough. It's as she said, Eurubity. Let us deal with her. I draw my sword in front of the traitorous slime. I understand. Eurubity splits into multiple bodies and starts to evacuate the poisoned humans and slimes. Leaving her to the rescue role, I glare at the traitor. I'm gonna save here because this battle coming up is very unfair, if I remember. Haha! So the hero is my opponent? I'm so happy. You look so delicious. Why would you do this? You already had so much trust in you. Trust isn't delicious. If I follow Black Alice, I can eat all the humans I want. I'll digest you right now, actually. I'll melt you to nothing and feed on you. I'll never forgive you! Alright, so Slime Bess is surprisingly tough. The reason why we'll be getting into a bit later, but yeah. Okay. So I want to go for Gnome for the first part of this battle because She has a really powerful binding technique, and it's a good idea to escape from it quickly. Alright. I'm going to save my SP for now and wait for a moment. Instead, I'm going to use Alice to do Omega Blaze, because the longer you spend in this battle with her, the more you are at risk of losing. Okay. Yeah, that did a hefty amount of damage on her. Okay, and here's what I was afraid of. We have to struggle out of this right away. And Gnome will definitely help us with this. Yeah, getting caught in this binding technique really hurts. Alright. And now that we're there, I'm going to heal real quick. Alright, now we're going to attack to get our SP back. There's what I was worried about! Grandine! Now Grandine is back, so that's very bad. And of course, we know that I hate dealing with Grandine, since there's no direct way to counteract her like the other spirits. So, I could not have picked a better time to use that. Woo! Daystar! Avoid the bind! Oh my god, that was great. Too bad she's still alive. Alright. Well, at least this time, we'll definitely be able to, okay, whatever. We'll just Heavenly Demon Revival her and get her off the screen. Yeah, Slime Best is surprisingly tough. If you don't go all out on this battle, you will screw up. Luckily for us, we're actually about to get into a strategy that makes almost every battle in this game a complete joke, but, I won't spoil exactly what that is for a while, but I'll give you guys a hint. It has to do with Salamander. If you remember what Salamander does, you should already know what that broken strategy is. But I will be showing it off later, just in case. Anyway, Slime Best is sealed. Good riddance. Okay. I got her. But even if she's sealed, the spring is still poisoned. The contamination of Undine Spring seems to be just getting worse. Even though Bess has been sealed, the fact doesn't change. Forgive me, Monster Lord. An insurgent appeared from my own subordinates. During our fight, it looks like the monsters and humans were evacuated. Eurybity stands in front of Alice with a depressed face. I won't blame you. There's no way to completely control your subordinates. More importantly, how bad is the damage to the slimes and humans? With a little of my absorption, I was able to neutralize the poison in their systems. None of them have died, but they won't be able to move for a while. Plantsack Village is near here. We can request they take in the victims for now. Our sanctuary. How could one of my brethren do such a thing? It's no wonder Eurybity is in deep shock. The sacred place she valued above everything. Destroyed by one of her own race out of a selfish desire. That's how it is, Eurybity. Even among the same race, not everyone has the same thoughts or desires. I can't blame this on humans. We are just as stupid as they are, it seems. But you're not stupid, Eurybity. And I have to thank you for helping those people from the poison. Eurybity falls silent and looks at the ground. In the next moment, I hear the slash of a sword lashed out at her from the darkness. Watch out! I push Eurybity down and the slash barely skimming my back. The slash barely skimming my back. Sorry. Ugh! A surprise attack! Why did you protect me? A slashing attack wouldn't harm my body anyway. No. You barely survived, Eurybity. If the hero had not guarded you, that single slash would have ended you. Emerging from the darkness was... You're from the Monster Lord's castle! Amphisbaena. The final form of the chimeric monsters, a next doll. I was developed to destroy one of the 4 heavenly knights, Eurybity. I dropped by in order to complete the reason of my existence. To destroy me? A horrible creation to fulfill a terrible purpose. Forgive me, but you have dropped by when I am in an awfully bad mood. Eurybity's arm forms into a spear of slime and shoots toward Amphisbaena. With a flash of her sight, Amphisbaena cuts off her spear of slime. Your reactions are quite fast, I see. But with just that much power... The slime cut from her spear lands on the ground. It should have pulled back to her body, but... It just dissolves away on the ground and vanishes. My body! The cells themselves were destroyed! What did you do? Are you surprised? The super vibration of this blade is able to destroy even the cells. I was created just to destroy you. This body itself is perfectly designed to oppose the special characteristics of the Queen Slime. Ugh. Brandishing her scythe, Amphispam slashes at Eurubity in a flurry of attacks. Barely managing to dodge, Eurubity expands her body along the floor, creating a smaller target as she sways and dodges. Using that as cover, the slime on the floor wraps around Amphispam's legs. Cock you! No, you're just committing suicide. In the next instant, the air around Amphispam flickers. Slime coiled around her feet explodes, the blue liquid dissolving away before it hits the ground. No, it can't be! Your whole body? Vibration armor. A special armor designed specifically to be anti-slime. I can completely destroy anything of you that touches me. You can't even touch me! Any attempt to do is just suicide on your part! With a fearless smile, Amphispam steps closer to Eurubity. This isn't good! It's too one-sided! We have to help her! As we try to rush to her aid, a sudden soft light fills the air. As if waiting for the worst possible timing, an angel descends. Oh, you're not entirely terrifying. Okay. I'm Throne Eggiel. My role is to hatch new angels in my sacred egg. Angels are born in eggs? I thought angels were split off of Ilias herself. In the ancient times, angels were created from Ilias herself. But that is long in the past. In recent times, angels are born by fertilizing sacred eggs with sauce. For better results, a human body acts as the fertilizer. With the man's body and soul itself, they fertilize the egg. A human body itself is the sperm? That's insanity! You said it, Alice. I've made this egg just for you, Hero Luca. You'll fertilize it with your body. You'll dissolve inside and your genetic information will be captured by the egg. Now devote yourself to my egg. Bring about new life with me. I'll never do something that horrifying! I don't have any time to mess around here. I need to help Eurubity as fast as possible. Okay, so Throne Eggiel. We want Gnome for this battle. Because, she has an incredibly powerful binding technique that you won't be able to escape to without Gnome. Alright. But yeah, Throne Eggiel is... She's pretty easy enough, but yeah, again, this binding technique is pretty powerful, and I'm pretty sure we need Gnome to escape from it. Alright. Anyway, since Alice won't be able to attack this enemy directly, we're going to save our, we're going to save her action for, you know, doing the thing. Brain. Healing me! Yeah. Okay, well, now I've hit her with Daystar, I'm pretty sure that it's going to do a substantial amount of damage. Excellent! Okay, now to get my SP back. Alright. Sure, you keep that up. Not like I care. Alright. It's dangerous to take another attack that isn't even a bind, so... Alright, now I need to heal. If I am bound, I will probably be dead. Oh! Good thing I did that! Alright, well, time to struggle again. Okay, I know that one of these is a status-inflicting move that will, keep you in there longer, but luckily for me, she didn't use it. Alright. Now I guess I'll just go ahead and use Daystar again and finish this. No more feeling good! How about we make you feeling dead instead? Okay, yeah, 2 Daystars. She is definitely dead at this point. And there we go! I must not lose my egg. Throne Eggiel fades away into particles and vanishes. Hurrah! There we go. We beat up another angel. Alright, she's dealt with. Eurubity, are you alright? She's far from alright. Eurubity is barely able to avoid Amphispam's deadly assault. With that vibration armor of hers, she can't even land an attack. This isn't even a fight any longer. Alright, I'll help out now! I'm with you, let's go! Alice and I take up position next to Eurubity. With 3 against 1, we shouldn't stand a chance. That damn egg angel couldn't even delay you a little bit. And even more... Amphispam suddenly stops and falls silent. 3 to 1 is quite troublesome. Even if I win, it would be a shame to lose one of my scythe arms. I don't want to get an unnecessary rebuke from Promistine for damaging my body. With that, she turns to leave. What's wrong? Running? My body is composed of very rare metals. Your 3 lives aren't worth losing an arm. Ha! You barely managed to escape today. Eurubity, I'll dispose of you soon. With those final words, Amphisbaena vanishes. After all signs of presence vanish, I let out a sigh of relief. I thought the same thing at the Monster Lord's castle, but they retreat awfully fast, don't they? Setting aside Tsukuyomi nearly dying of poison, Rapunzel ran away as fast and Enrika as well. They seem to withdraw as soon as the odds don't heavily favor them. Yes, she ran away far too fast. Why did they go to such great lengths to preserve their own fighting capability? Eurubity scowls at me. Did I do something wrong again? Thank you for protecting me. I've shown you both something pathetic of me. No. Startled by her sudden thanks, I mumble a little. I never thought Eurubity would ever thank me for something. There wasn't any helping it. She was designed solely to fight you. There was no way to fight against something whose sole reason to exist is to be your counter. Yes. Our enemies have studied us very thoroughly, and have taken every measure to counter us. The special characteristics that make you so strong also make you vulnerable when nullified. I am to blame for all of this, Monster Lord. My pathetic defeat, my subordinate traitor. Due to my action, Undine Spring has been contaminated. Let me give you some advice from experience. Nothing good can come of it if you blame yourself for everything. Yes, that's right. We're both really inexperienced. That's not something to brag about. I'm so jealous. There's such a bond between you two. No, there's nothing to be jealous about with that. Anyway, Luca, what we came here for, hurry up and recontract with Salamander. Of course. Oh. Salamander is still shivering in the corner of the cave. Everyone ignored her during the fight itself. Are you alright, Salamander? Not alright. This place is horrible. Oh, I'm chilled right to my core. Just like Sylph and Gnome, she seems on the verge of passing out. We need to form a deeper contract, in a sexual sense. I'm going to go drink the spring's water. You better hurry up or the spring will just be an empty crater. Isn't the whole spring contaminated? So... yeah, whatever. Well, it's about that time. The shivering salamander clings to me. Her cold body quickly regains some of its lost warmth. As I thought, you're special. Just from touching you, I can feel my power surging forth. On the other hand, I suddenly feel weak. As she gradually gets warmer, I feel myself numbing. Well, I mean, I failed to show you guys 2 of these so far. But luckily, not even a commercial will be able to stop me from showing you guys. Okay, you know it's coming. Hey! Yes? You look like a real jerk. Well, I am the leader of the Seekers of Truth. It's my job to prevent the player from having fun by stopping them from using the Force Spirit. Shut up! So what you doing? Well, I was about to meticulously repair one of my neck stalls that was damaged by the most powerful neurotoxin in the world. Oh no you ain't! You're going to Salamander's Infernal Grill! At Salamander's Infernal Grill, all the food is grilled to your preference by Chef Salamander's Flames. The scorched sustenance comes from a variety of different sources, so there will be something for even the pickiest of your little brats. And if you're in for a challenge, you can try your stomach at the restaurant's deadliest item, the Quadruple Giga! This behemoth of a burger is packed full of meat from 4 whole cows! If you manage to eat the whole thing in one sitting, we'll cover your medical bill from the trip to the hospital you'll get from the ensuing heart attack. Salamander's Infernal Grill! Hell never tasted so good! Giving humans fire was a mistake. Huh. Are you finished? Yes, Got through it. Somehow. 3 strange figures pop out inside my head.
Yay! Maggie's with us now! Yay! Yay! Luca, do you remember how to handle my power?
Yeah, we remember Salamander. We're going to...
Yay! Maggie's back too! Yay! First you can blah 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 blah. Hey Naomi, let's sing a song for her. Welcome back, Matt. Ah! Where are we going, Mandy? Ah!
What are you doing? Let's hurry. Yeah. With that, we leave Undine Spring. The sacred home of the slimes is now completely contaminated. Hey Alice, doesn't the lake look like the water level dropped some? I muttered that to myself as I looked down the lake from Galda's back. Huh, who knows? I don't know why, but Alice seems to be in a bad mood. Now then, Undine is the only spirit left. I'm sure she's in the Gold Volcano. We need to head to the Northern Gold region. We should make sure the Grand Gold King is safe first, too. Right, and that we shall. Next time on Monster Girl Quest. We've already way over time. See you guys next time. Laters!